listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You are listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. Hold on. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is I'm having a problem with the lights. It is Friday. Hold on. There we go. Friday. Something's going on. I just woke up. Thanks to Tim. We're having a show. I believe me. 15 minutes to go in the show. And I just sat down, man, just to smoke a bowl. The next thing I know, boom, I hear the phone ringing. I'm like, whoa, it's late. Thanks, Tim. Tim saved the show again. All right. Well, hey, that's what happens when you go to bed at 7 in the morning. Sometimes, you don't get all 8 hours. Anyway, we're here. Thank you very much for hanging out on a Friday night because it is April 28th, 2023, and it's Friday. Hold on a second. I've got some weird stuff going on. Here we go. There we go. Hold on. Wait. Got it. So, we're going to talk about, hey, where's the background? Hold on. You see? This is what happens when I didn't have my time. All right, let's pull this up here. So we're going to talk about why the mainstream media does what it does, which we already know. I know. Got to come up with something new. But Mars, they're discovering all sorts of stuff. All sorts of good stuff. Skulls. All sorts of, look at it. I mean, they even got motorcycles there they found. I just threw those in there because I'm stupid. This one's getting high in the top right. Anyway. Yeah. So we're going to talk about Mars a little bit. They did. They find all sorts of good stuff. And NASA won't tell us about it. And then we go and, not me, other people look for this stuff during the Perseverance on this one here. This one's from the Perseverance. What's the one now? Is it Perseverance? Is that the name of it? Is it the same? It's the same one? That was weird. It just had 88 people, then it dropped to 78. Yeah, that never happens right there. So we'll do that. We'll do a little bit of roll call because it is Friday and I'm a little late. So we'll go quick on this one. Jammer Travels. Welcome to the show. The wild one. Almost got it again. Welcome to the show. Diane Boss. Everybody. The boss. Sky Allen is here. Helen. How you doing, eh? Doing all right? How's your mama and them? Good to hear. You all do that thing I told you to do on the thing on down in the back seat of the house? All right, here we go. Lisa M. Welcome to the show. Brian, welcome to the show. David Wilcox, not David Wilcox. Welcome to the show. Chris Rogers, how you doing, eh? How's your mama and them? Michelle, what do you say? How do you be? Teresa Pulio, how you doing, eh? Who's that guy? Who is that guy? Is that your man? I don't want to say. You know, it could be a brother. I don't know. Good looking couple right there. That's all I know. FGraph72, how you doing, eh? Welcome to the show. Hey, Gary, how you doing, man? Still stringing and strutting and having a lot of fun. Oh, not you. Thank you very much for being here, by the way. I've just had a thought. Alfie Joe Bob, how you doing? Helen, I already said it. Say it again. Jammer Trouble, say it again. Tim Freestone, how you doing? Mind forked? Get the fork out of here. What are you doing here? I don't usually see you at my show, but it is Friday. Donovan. Yeah, the Mars skull. Marsupial. Last night was great again on Rebellious Unknown. I don't think anybody believes me. I mean, my face, I just smiled and I still feel like pressure from smiling for 2 hours straight. I just laugh. They just make me laugh. They're fun people. Yeah. Hey, if I didn't say your name, don't worry about it. I love you, but I got a lot of show to do, and I'm a little late. So let's get going. Intergalactic Overhaul. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Chris Rogers. There you are. Jeanette Angel. Everybody. You made it. I didn't think you were going to show. Meh. I know you were there already. Has anybody noticed this on Twitter? Have you? Have you noticed that you'll be following somebody? Let me show you. You'll be following somebody. By the way, if you want to help support the show, we're supported and thriving because of you. Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App, all the links are in the show Descript. I live because you keep me on life support. Nah. All right, here we go. And then you'll look at your Like, then you'll just open up your Twitter account and you'll see something like this. Right here on the right-hand side, see how it says following Spaced Out Radio? I'll be following, like I was following Dave. And then it said I wasn't. So I followed him. Anytime I come to this page, it's been showing me the opposite of people I've been following. It's weird. Did you see this, by the way? We can start the show off with this. Logan Paul is afraid to release the most compelling UFO video ever recorded. You know, he's stealing from me again because I just said last night I have the best, I think one of the best UFO pictures because it is real. It's not a camera. That is just, you just make it so. Oh, the story's not opening up. I thought this is just a screenshot. Oh, great. I thought this was the story. Why doesn't, Dave cracks me up. Like, why would you post this without the link? Look. Oh, thanks. Screenshot. You're supposed to put the link, you numbnut. Right? It's not a story. Oh, it's just a picture. Hey, alien girl, look at that. It came right to it. You're finally in the cool club? I'd like to thank Elon Musk for giving me a chance to purchase a place in the cool club for only... Oh, look, she got a star check mark. Wow, you got 4,500 followers on Twitter? Amy. Holy macadamia nuts. I didn't know that. I used to have 2,700 until I got flabbergasted, but they never brought me back. How much did that cost? $11? I want one for $11. That's bullshit. Yeah, you're supposed to have 100,000 subscribers. No, I'm kidding. Look at this, alien scientist. Kids, I have over 100,000 subscribers. And I made about $300 in super chats in the last month, which is about 1/5 of my rent. Not nearly enough to survive on, let alone live a decent life. If it weren't for my real job, none of this would be possible.
Did you see that study where they asked a bunch of kids in China what they wanted to grow up to be? And most of them said engineer or astronaut, and they asked all the kids in America, and they all said YouTuber blogger.
And know three computing languages: Arduino, JavaScript, and Python. When I code on the computer, I feel really excited because next time I might be able to program an AI. I could have virtual conversations with it.
YouTuber, movie star, a famous actor.
I want to be a Pokemon trainer.
How can you win in the long term when the Chinese children want to grow up to know shit, and the kids in the West want to fuck about with a camera? Did you see that study where they asked a bunch of kids in China what they wanted to grow up to be? And most of them said engineer or astronaut, and they asked all the kids in America, and they all said YouTuber blogger.
I know three computing languages.
Freaking technical problems over here, sorry. This light just won't work, so we're down to just the one. I guess we're surviving. Oh, a super chat. Let me guess. Jeanette Angel? No, it's Death Proof Bum 01. I didn't see Jeanette's been really teasing me every single night. Not a tease at all. I mean, she puts up the like, and I thought that was her. It's just out of seeing it all the time. I just assumed it was that. Let me see. I did miss it. So Jeanette, I can't get to it because it might have been before the show. It won't let me, because I went all the way back. Oh, wait a minute. See, now it's letting me go back. I just saw another super pop in that I didn't think I could get to. No, wait, I can't get to yours. I'm still trying. But thank you, Death Proof Bum 01, with his continuing support of Goof On with a 10-pound, 10 quid super chat. Some life support, Richie. Yeah, no doubt. It is. It is life support. It is. Well, for the show, you know, and everything else. Yeah, I don't see yours, Jeanette. Hold on. I mean, I literally just did it again. Oops, I did it again. That's all I know about the song because I don't listen to that. All right. Death Proof Bum 01, thank you very much for the super duper chat. Mucho gusto generoso. And Chris Rogers with £3, 3 quid, $3.33, £3, 33 cents. Or 3 quid 33 cents. Thank you for the super dono. That's a big mucho gusto generoso of love, sir. I know, we're guys. Giddy up. Thank you. Appreciate that. You guys are great. Yeah, you know what, Jeanette? Yours doesn't show up at all. And I'm not sure why. Yeah, you put that in probably a little early. And for some reason it's not showing. But I know you did it. I see it. I just can't get to it. It sucks. It happens. It happened before. All right. Well, thanks again, guys and gals. Thank you. Hold on. Sometimes I'll get messages from people and they'll be like, "Hey, you didn't see me in the chat. How come you didn't say hi?" You know, some stuff like that. I'm like, I can't focus on the chat. It's a near impossibility for me to do the show, you know, read an article, watch a video intently with you. The video time is the only time I could really look at the chat room, but I can't do it while I'm reading, can't do it while I'm on a rant. There's certain times I just can't get to the chat room and read it. I'm a one-man band. It's not easy. I take everything out of context in that chat room because I have no idea what anything means. So when I say something, I'm putting my foot in the mouth. I'm putting my foot in the mouth. Oh, putting my foot in the mouth. Oh, which I do a lot because I'm not smart. All right, let's get going. Thank you very much. Samantha Morris, the kitty cat. How you doing? Good to see you. Love the hat. Cindy Lou, I see you. Welcome to XJ. Good to see you, man. Broadcast, huh? What are you doing? All right. Oh, look, I got a new person. Stars and Night Vision. I like the name, and I hope the game is just as good. Nice to have you here. And hope you found some interesting stuff out there someday you could share with us. Welcome to Goof On. What is this? 25% of us kids, of U.S. kids, now question. I know. Now, 25% of U.S. kids now question their sexuality. You know, that is something you never talked about. Ever. I never did. I know it was never brought up because if it was, forget about it. I'd be fabulous right now. I'd be like Devin Mulvaney or whatever her name is. Yeah, I was sleeping when she posted that, I know. But it usually stays within the chat, even if it's before the show started. But for some reason it didn't. Yeah, I checked 4 times. Okay, 3. No, it was 4. Hey, Peter McLeese, how you doing? Welcome. Lynn Berger's here. Hey, it jumped on me, the whole thing. Oh, hey, Johnny D. Throwing down a couple of bones, supporting the show. A continuing supporter of Goof On, by the way. DTW. Hey there, Goofologies. I bought a new use. I tried to buy a phone today. I tried to get the phone. Second time. I did last Friday. And they wanted $256. I went today. They said $77. And I'm like, okay. But we got to run your do a soft credit check, and I go, I should be fine. Not. I wasn't. And that's almost a near impossibility. So I couldn't get the phone. I had no credit. I have no credit. When I filed bankruptcy in 2009 with my ex, when we got divorced, we did a bankruptcy to really alleviate her pain and, maybe a few $10,000 of my debt, which I didn't have to do, but I did it because it would have been done away with and everything. So, and ever since then, I never got a credit card. I haven't done anything except pay my electric bill and all the other little bills, but those aren't soft, like your electric bill, your cable bill, your phone bill. I have never missed a payment on any of those my entire life. My phone, it's like I've been with T-Mobile now 5 years, a total of 10, never missed a payment. But they don't care. Well, I didn't go to T-Mobile. I was at AT&T. So I'm going to go to T-Mobile tomorrow and see if the only reason I don't want to go to T-Mobile because I don't like the salespeople at my T-Mobile. They're assholes. They are the most arrogant people I've ever met. And I just won't. You pull in and they all stare at you from like 50 feet away. They're looking because nobody's ever in this place. They're all just looking at you from 50, like they're waiting for you to get out of your car to judge you. They've already judged me by the car I'm driving. Oh, this guy's not going to get this. I mean, we did it too at the car dealerships. Can't judge a book by its cover. Some homeless looking guy walked onto the dealership at a Chevy dealership I was working at. And nobody wanted to take this up. This guy, because he looked terrible. Wound up being Alice Cooper. He walked onto the lot. His friend dropped him off because he knew he was going to buy a car. And he walked about a half a mile. And everybody thought it was a homeless guy, and it was Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper in person, you would think it was a homeless guy. I promise you. I didn't see it. Yeah. But it was a homeless guy. It was Alice Cooper. He bought 2 cars. So the moral of the story is don't judge a book by its haircut. Thanks, Johnny D. Thanks for making me relive my declined soft credit check today. It was so stupid. I was there an hour. Because this guy thought I could do a workaround. I'm like, you cannot do a workaround. Let me do it again. No, we did it again. Didn't work. Thanks, Johnny. I tried today. That Samsung 23, man, I gotta get it. Johnny D says, I got my phone, $150 on Amazon today. What kind of phone, Johnny? And thanks for the $2 again. Hey, $25? David Wilcox sent it through PayPal. End of the month. PayPal never hurts. Oh. You know what really sucks? I've noticed because, ever since we got shellacked during the fight last year, and I literally lost 70% of all of the support. Can you imagine losing 70% of your income overnight? And we still haven't recovered. We're still 40% behind from where we used to be. So I'm not asking anything. I'm just telling you that it's amazing to me how much you could stretch $1 if you need to. And when you have the money, I spend the money like I'm careful with it. And then I know I don't have any money. It's like, what? Where did it go? Last month, I realized what it was, and it's not going to happen again. I figured out a way to work around. Thanks, Johnny D. Hope you like your phone. Wait, what did he just say? Oh, on Amazon. Okay. What's on topic? Well, I mean, look behind me. I'm still waking up. No, I'm fine. Oh, Marie Jose Sproul. Thank you for the $2.39 on PayPal. That was very nice of you. There was no message. Thank you very much. That is a mucho gusto, generoso type of thing. We are going to start Andromeda. I forgot to do my new way of holding the super chats and the PayPals for the right time. And I thought that was the right time because I haven't really dove yet into anything. But now we will. Sorry. Sorry I'm taking so long. It's Moto OG Play. I love Thoughts phones. Good for you, man. I used to have a Moto phone. Yeah, it was a flip phone. T-Mobile. I think I still have it. I really do. I think I still have. I lost the phone on a UFO hunt. It came out of my pocket, didn't know it while we were hiking. The people I were with went back the next day, found the phone just by accident. And it never worked the same. It was out in the sun for so long, and something must have happened to it. It looked like crap. Can you believe where we're going? Thanks, Johnny D, again, for the $2. I'm just looking in the chat room because I normally don't. Hey, FAP, how you doing? Stuart! Is that a donut? Looks like the UFOs. Hey, Vitska! I saw you yesterday say hi, and I didn't get a chance to say hi back, but thank you for hanging out. What's up, Mick? What's up, Mick? All right. It's weird. It's Friday. Remember when you were young and Friday nights were about just blowing off steam, going to hang out with your guy friends or all your friends or whatever? Even if you had a girlfriend, your girlfriend, you guys would go out. I mean, every week it was something, right? Man, I don't do anything anymore. I can't fly the drone. I thought I'd be able to do that today since I was getting a phone, but we'll find out tomorrow if I can fly. All right. Did I play this? Hold on. I played this, right? I'm losing my mind. Right?
And Python. And I code on the computer, I feel really excited. Because next time I might be able to program an AI. I could have virtual conversations with it.
YouTuber, movie star, a famous actor. I want to be a Pokemon trainer.
How can you win in the long term when the Chinese children want to grow up to know shit and the kids in the West want to fuck about with a camera?
Amazing. So we've been going through the Joe Rogan experience, listening to look at this. I had the Joe Rogan, I had it all sitting here to watch, and oh, it's still here. That's weird. Oh, I see what it did. Yes, I'm not used to Spotify. So we were listening to James Fox, and I'm going to continue where we left off yesterday. You know James Fox, he's the UFO documentarian. I can't speak. But let's take a listen to James Fox on the Joe Rogan Experience. Giddy up.
I'll get back to my domain because this is the stuff that I know, and I know primarily because I went and interviewed the witnesses.
I just went off on a tangent.
Well, it's all good.
I'm in a Bob Lazar day.
Okay. I just don't know the case well enough to comment on it. I mean, more than that, the reason why I shared that video story is not because I'm sitting there telling you that's a definitive piece of evidence that the world's been waiting for, but it's very compelling. It's never been released, and I'm giving you guys a lead on that. This guy has it. Logan Paul.
So Logan Paul, just put it out on your podcast.
He might do that. So
yeah,
anyway,
I mean, if the guy sues you, the money that you'd make from having that and releasing it would probably be way worth it.
And I hope if the two guys that shot it, one was 19, the other guy was close to 30.
So if those guys are still alive.
They lived in Los Angeles, and they're definitely still alive. Yeah, they should
So if
be.
those guys are still alive, let's put together a documentary.
Well, I'd like to see the original tape.
Ain't that
it's gonna
right,
be a lot
Death
better
Proof?
condition than an old VHS tape.
Tell these gentlemen, I'll get you on the podcast. Come on.
So
tell the story.
Contact me at James C. Fox.
Oh, don't put your email. What are you, crazy?
No, it wasn't.
Delete that.
That was my Twitter.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, just my Twitter.
I
my
thought you were
Twitter
going to
handle.
give your
No, hell
email
no.
out.
No.
Good Lord, sir.
No, I made a mistake of doing that one time on Larry King Live.
Oh, no. How many dick pics did you get? Any?
I was so inundated. I could not believe. I was like, what was I thinking?
Yeah, there's probably like millions of people watching that show.
Oh, my Lord. It was crazy.
And
anyway.
the people when it comes to UFOs, people are very passionate.
Absolutely. So let me get back to my argument because
from 1945 forward.
Yeah, let's go from 1945.
Am I correct? And this is one of the things that I've always heard is that after the bombs were dropped, that's when the UFO started showing up.
Well, that's when the activity certainly heightened, and So,
is there any indication that they were directly connected, other than the fact that they just show up? Was there ever any?
So. I'll tell you
testimony.
I'll tell you how it organically came upon my attention. I was working with this guy Lance Mungia. He was one of the editors that was working on the phenomenon with me, and we were doing this archive from this guy named David Marler's got this incredible archive of UFO material dating right back to the 40s, all the way to modern day. Newspaper headlines, audio recordings, statements, broadcast. Unbelievable. The biggest archive you could spend the rest of your life in there. So he gave me a bunch of stuff that was archive interviews of primarily people at White Sands, Holloman Air Force Base, different areas in Texas. And I was just putting it in. It's kind of like a little montage in the piece of just giving the illustration that these things are going on kind of all over. And my buddy goes, hey, man, let's put a map on the wall and put pins in the map for all these different locations. So I was like, oh, okay, sure, let's do that. So we put a map on the wall in the edit room when we were doing the phenomenon. And we were putting pins in, and we looked at each other after like a day or two. We were like, look at proximity to Trinity Site. Wow. Even Socorro, White Sands, this place in Texas. Like, that's kind of unusual. We're kind of scratching our heads. Do you think there's a correlation? So anyway, we didn't really take it much further than that, but we definitely took notice. And then I met with Senator Harry Reid. Thank you, George Knapp, for helping make that happen. Former Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid, who started the ATIP program. And during the interview, I didn't think about asking him this, but at the end, and he had like, I'll have 47 minutes with you, and then I got to go. And he's got all the security guards and big guys with earpieces looking at me. And I said, well, sir, would you mind if we could do a quick walk and talk? He goes, yeah, I'll give you 45 seconds. So I figured, well, while I'm walking with Senator Reid, I'm going to ask him what was one of the more astonishing aspects of the phenomenon that they uncovered during this Pentagon UFO program. And right away, without hesitation, he goes, the fact that there are incursions over our nuclear missile facilities, nuclear armed facilities.
Bullshit.
That is of grave concern.
I am so sick of it. We talked about it yesterday. I don't really buy into it. They keep talking about it. And you know why they're talking about it like this. There's no evidence. I have never seen, only the Fukushima one, where there were UFOs near nuclear anything. Missile silos, submarines, ranches, whatever you want to do with nuclear power. These UFOs find it. Usually it's the hub of where the power comes from, Grand Central Station, 3 Mile Island, etc. And apparently the UFOs, whatever, don't like that we have these weapons. I think if the aliens aren't interacting with anybody now, well, let's just say this way. If they aren't here on Earth interacting with our government, supposedly pushing us in the right direction. Why would they let us go that far to have nuclear energy anyway? If they know the history of humans, and if they are supposed time travelers as well, wouldn't they have known that nuclear power would have created nuclear weapons? See, the whole thing's, it's fake. It's bullshit. It's a psyop. Look, there may have been some lights here and there over some military base somewhere. I'm sure and positive it's happened, because that's what you do when you spy on another country. You go to where they have their stuff. And I think China has the ability to do it. And I think for the last 15 to 20 years, maybe even longer, because if you go back to the Tic Tac Day in 2004, November, that's almost 20 years ago. And the Tic Tac was around then. Can you imagine what they have now? I can't imagine. So it's a little interesting when people talk about over the nuclear sites. What are you guys saying in the chat? Anything interesting to throw on top of that? What's up, Wayne? Wayne is going to have Third Phase of Moon on his show in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Very excited about that. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Hold on. Let me see. It is going to be May 13th. May 13th at 8 p.m. I believe that's Saturday. It is, right? That's a Saturday. Wow. No? Wait. Here's May. It is Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Cool. Well, that'll be on right after our show. So we could do our show for 2.5 hours and then go over to Wayne's show, right? I could do 3 hours because we start at 5 on Saturday. All right, we got a couple of weeks to talk it over. Hey, Wayne, that's cool, though. Did I miss this? Tony McClear, $5? Wait, hold on. Oh, Tom Eberling, $2. He says, hi, just made it. Yep, we saw that one. Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Eberling. You didn't have to do that. I'm glad you made it. I was a little late, too, about 10 minutes. So you didn't miss as much as you usually do. Or whatever, you know. Thank you. Appreciate you throwing down the $2 for that. Hello. Good to see you, man. And Tony McClear with $5 as well. £5, £5. It's all the same. It's love right there. It's Tony McClear, everybody. Throwing down a 5 spot. Thank you very much, man. That's generous of you. Yeah, man. Thanks. Appreciate it, guys. But I just feel that way about the nuclear stuff. Just made home from dinner, shitty weather, slow, going in the rain. Yeah, I can imagine. And cold. Yeah, it's going to get a little chilly. High temperature is only going to be like 75 tomorrow, I think, here in Florida. Chilly for us. So it was 89 yesterday. It was 86 today. So I'm sorry. I always live in those states where the weather is just really warm. Right now, oh, wait. Tomorrow's supposed to be 91. And then Sunday, 77. Okay. It's supposed to be raining right now. They've been talking about it all day. And nothing. I'm getting angry at Florida. It's not what I thought it was cool, but like when I woke up this morning or this afternoon, it said there was supposed to be heavy thunderstorms this afternoon after 4 o'clock, from 4, 5, and 6. And now, nothing. 9 o'clock, they're showing a 32% chance. And usually they get those right. It's weird. So stupid. Why do they do that, man? They can't figure out the weather out here. It's the weather, the meteorologists, it's 88 in Portland. Wow. Portland. That's hot for Portland. Yeah. Tim Freestone, 63. That's cold for this time of year. 91. Yeah, 91. I can't believe it. Well, it's almost summertime in 2 months. Wow. India now has more people than China? Whoa. How'd they surpass? Well, China does put the kibosh on how many kids you could have. Does India? Wow, 48 degrees in Norman, Oklahoma. That's cold. In Hanover? PA, intergalactic overall says 48 and rainy. Damn. It's almost May. Why is it? Well, I guess, yeah, there are some years where they get these crazy cold bursts just out of nowhere when it's supposed to be hot. All right, let's move along here on the show. All right. John Greenwald says, it's time to put up or shut up. Join me in speaking out against endless promises, unfounded claims, overusing anonymous sources, constantly saying big things are coming, and or pretending one is in a secret insiders club while you are not. I hate these people. The Lou Elizondos and the Gary P. Nolans and the Travis Taylors and, of course, Jeremy Corbell and crap, George. All of these people always say that. Something I said it that this year I feel like something will happen. Now, that's the first time I've ever said that and meant it. No, it's the first time I've said it. Really. These guys say it all the time. Something big is coming. We have the utmost unbelievable information, and it's coming. You know, it's like, shut off. Just tell me when you get it. I don't need you to build up anything. Done with the build-ups. It's all a bunch of mildew. It really is sad. People take advantage of this field, like the crochet world. Yeah, forget about it. Oh, you don't want to be in the crochet world. Oh, you'll get stabbed with one of those needles. It's not fun. You ever have one in your ear? My grandmother poked me in the ear once. It's why I hear so good. Huh? Oh, go.
In my opinion, all of this type of stuff is bunk. All those social media accounts citing their anonymous sources, and my source told me this. Great. Well, now's the time to put up. If any of these anonymous people that are helping either YouTubers or social media accounts, it's time to step up. You can do so without telling the public your identity, but go directly to the Senate. If Kirkpatrick does not have access himself or he is lying, then now's the time to either put up or shut up. Because as anybody knows on this channel, I do not care for anonymous sources at all. Because most of the time, it's all bunk anyway and provable, but most of the time when it's not provable per se, it's highly unlikely any of it is true. So the public is hearing BS. They really are. And I think that that's what we need to ensure is not how we all end up. That people that are making claims out there of leaked classified information.
Jeremy Corbell, he's calling it. See, use the name, John. God, why doesn't he do that? Why do they play this game?
And alien tech and people with these outlandish claims. As I said in the beginning of this deep dive, it is important to either put up or shut up. And I really, truly believe we need to get into that mindset that people shouldn't be afraid to call others out when they aren't taking the care that they can.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what was that last thing he said?
Shouldn't be afraid to call others out when they aren't taking the care that they can.
Right. That's what I say all the time. Yeah, John watches the show. You know that. Absolutely. See, I'm not the only one who says those things. Everybody's saying it now. Just I'll use the name Corbell, John. Well, there's a lot of people out there making claims. A lot? Yeah, but I don't know them. But I'm sure they're out there. Yeah, John is sick of it, but there's nothing he or I can do. People are going to make these claims and have these whistleblowers forever in this field because people are weak. When it comes down to it, let me rephrase that. I said people are weak. Some people are weak. Let's just do that. Some people are weak. And very gullible. And we talk about that all the time. And it's a detriment to what we do every night. It waters down the validity of the people who are truthful, who have legitimate UFO stuff that is deemed a fake because nobody could catch a UFO. Not me. Only they can. It's a strange game that's being played in this field, especially by our government, which is kind of why I like switching to NASA tonight. I don't know why I put a joint like that up into the... I started out with just the glasses, and then I was getting higher, so I just said, fuck it. Just like, hey. And you're not allowed to have fun in this field. You're not allowed to laugh. You're not allowed to point the finger and make a joke about somebody. This is the most I'm rubber and you're glue, whatever you say bounces off me and sticks to you community that I've ever seen. Although I'm not in any other community, so I don't know what it's like, but I've heard. It's the same activists who have been duping and deceiving Congress for decades. Did I do this yesterday? I did this yesterday. But it's true. Let me pull this up. I didn't pull this up yesterday. Oh. Can I play this? Please play. All right, here we go. Let's see what this is. I don't know what this is. I just found it. It says the UFO lie, shocking truth of Pentagon. Oh, no. I'm not watching anything about OSAP and ATIP today. Not today. Sorry. Nope, not doing it. Let me refresh your memory of why we do the things we do. You may have to turn up your volume. I'm gonna have to edit this clip because the volume is very low, but the message is very loud. Take a listen.
Right of center media figures and
Damn.
podcasters sharing their criticisms.
He was just being mean.
Well, I was gonna say, like, what he is saying is actually genuinely, like, really mean. Parts of the whole thing is true. Like, it's not like it's untrue.
I will absolutely say, yeah, it's mean. Yeah, Matt Walsh is being mean.
Major divide on this video is whether or not the language was a little too harsh.
Factually, he's not wrong.
No.
Factually.
Yeah. I don't look. If your job is to win hearts and minds, I don't think this is the best way of doing it.
You'll notice the connecting thread. They all agree that I'm right, that what I said is factually correct, but they think that it goes too far by saying it out loud. Well, see, this is where we differ. I don't think it's possible to go too far by speaking truth. The truth is the truth. It is what it is. Are we going to defend it or are we going to conceal it? Are we going to embrace it or are we going to hide from it? You can't have it both ways.
Whoa. And that volume, for some reason, got low over the last 3 plays. I don't know if it used to be a normal volume, then somehow it's low. All right. That was a little motivational thing for me, mainly. Because it's true. We say the right things here, but I don't think people like the other antics, So in their mind, this is a piece of shit show because I have fun my way. And it's not everybody's way. I get it. I'm not trying to make everybody happy. I'm just trying to have a good time. That's it. That's all it is. 6. All right. You guys are familiar with this, right? Did we talk about this too yesterday? I didn't go over the 6 whistleblowers, all of them. The people that are coming out, you know, Danny Sheehan is going to be the guy that's going to be the lawyer in a few months, in a few weeks, I'm sorry, in June. And they're still showing unbelievable. I'm pulling up the video. I thought I may have played it a little bit last night. I'm not sure. But I just saw a video. I'm not. Let me see if this is it. The volume is so low again. The Amazing People podcast. So James Fox went on the Amazing People podcast. I'm not going to play it. The guy's only got 6,900 subscribers, though. So he goes on the lesser shows. He's gotten 12,000 views in 3 weeks on that video. 12,000. And he's got 6,900 subscribers. And we're not shadow banned? Bullshit. I'm going to take a look at this, the Amazing People podcast here, and see how many hits they... This guy's getting... Oh, okay, I see. So 1,000... Oh, he's doing video 3 months ago. 108 views, 347, 362, 12,000, the one he just did. So his numbers are right. I guess they're proper. He did one an hour ago with Caleb, bench, security, Skinwalker Ranch guy. So this is another show. This is another podcast that seems to have access. Oh my God. This is amazing. What's going on right here. I never heard of it. This kid, watch. You'll see this kid. So this is the new ufology face, I guess.
I'd be curious to know. I would after evidence after evidence.
It's a more normal Tyler Glockner. I don't know this kid.
And I'm actually that annoying UFO guy.
All right, now I'm pissed off because it sounds like Alien Addict, and I say F this. And that's what I'm saying. YouTube is shadow banning. This guy is in Great Britain. Come on, I paused that shit. Look, everything's stuck.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Nothing's
episode
moving.
11
I
of
can't
the
move
Amazing
anything.
People podcast. Today we are.
I can't turn it off. Hold on. I'll have to. I couldn't do anything. That whole thing froze. But I'm out of it. I was going to look at his numbers, but fuck it. Yeah, he started when I started. Amazing. And he's getting all these viewers, all these big guests. I wonder who's schlong he's slobbing to get those. Guarantee it's somebody, probably George Knapp. I think George Knapp's into that. Maybe he likes that shit. Wouldn't surprise me anymore. All right, let's get to work. Seriously, let's get to work. Let's do some Mars. Get the hell out of here. Nobody cares. All right, I'm going to... Whoa. Oh, yeah, watch this. I forgot this last night. Oh, this is good. Some guys here... I don't think the women will like this at all. They'll think it's cool. But the guys will get a boner watching this. Sorry, girls don't get boners. It's true. What do they get? Beaners? Beaners! Flicking their bean. Stop. Here we go. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Anti-air C-RAM versus fighter jet. Arma 3. I'm erect. I am fully roused. Oh. Oh my. Ah. What a... Wow. That was intense, huh? He led him at a few points. He led him the right way. Usually in those videos, the guy never leads them far enough. That guy did it. That was a cool video. Come get some. Ding, 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 ding. A waste of ammo. Yeah, right? He's schlonging die schlong. Damn. I didn't think of that one. You're probably right. So, I may be on the road to feeling really well while I pull up the next video or story. I watched this video. You ever see these videos? If you want to know how to get rid of that unwanted fat, just watch this entire video to the end. And you can't fast forward through it. You have to watch it, one of those videos. So I finally did. I've seen this video for years. It's about diabetic neuropathy, right? Which I have. And I was doing chores around while this video was playing. So I had the time. And the end result was to get certain vitamins. Vitamin D3, vitamin D, but 3, because it's a certain type of vitamin 3. Potassium, because my potassium levels were so low. They've been low my whole life, and that's very bad. I'm allergic to bananas, so I can't eat bananas. I didn't get allergic to bananas till I was like 38, 40-ish. Isn't that weird? Well, every 7 years, your body sheds a whole new skin, right? And I think your taste buds are changed. They change as well. But yeah, your body goes through changes. You could become allergic to something overnight. Yeah, that's what the doctor told me anyway. What was I saying? I was just saying something about something. I can't believe it. What was I saying? Did I already say it? I think I made my point. I'm scared for myself right now. I don't know what I was talking about. All right, here we go. Corbell and Knapp claim whistleblowers have provided information to Arrow. They claim Kirkpatrick has received credible testimony from whistleblowers detailing the secret program names for legacy programs. Who cares about legacy? Who cares about the programs? I don't care. They existed. I get it. They said whistleblowers provided Arrow with specific locations where the hardware is. With the quality of information given to Kirkpatrick, they're surprised he stated there was no credible evidence of ET activity or off-world technology. Knapp says Kirkpatrick either A, doesn't want to consider whistleblower testimony to be evidence, B, doesn't consider it credible, or C, Arrow just hasn't evaluated the evidence yet. Corbell mentions Kirkpatrick doesn't have the authorities yet to investigate. Do you think the whistleblowers are telling stories they got from other credible sources? Do you think anyone has ever come forward saying they have personally worked on reverse engineering alien technologies? I have. Hell, I had a guy who claimed he was over 3,000 years old and was half a lizard. I hired him to work with me. Really good salesman. Did we already play this yesterday? Let me bring it back. Bring it down. A sola mio.
This is true. And we've been trying to get derivative technologies from these, I don't know, UFOs.
Yeah,
that shit is locked up. It's just not something that these private industry stakeholders are going to just open up to the public about. So he might have the same problems as everybody before him trying to get him. It's annoying as fuck.
Well, we did get.
So if that's the truth, and Kirkpatrick's having a hard time, everybody's having a hard time getting this evidence, we're not going to see any evidence. The government isn't going to give us anything. Let's just move along. Get to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. Get there. Go to Mars. Live on Mars. I want to be there. What did he say? I wanted to be a secret agent. Slutty. No, he didn't say slutty. Demir and when he was picking the girl traits, heterosexual. All right. It's the only place you could put the corn cob without being gay. Huh? Did you ever put the corn cob up your ass and eat it? What? I thought so. Me too. Some Truth here by Ricky Gervais.
Arrogant are you to think that you deserve to go through life with no one ever saying anything that you don't agree with or like? I want people to stop saying that joke's offensive. I want them to start saying I found it offensive. Because that's all it is. You're just telling me how you feel about it. There's nothing intrinsically offensive about this joke. It's trying to make I'm offended sound important. It's no different to saying I've got a pain in my leg. Right, I believe you. But there's nothing to do with me. But you shouldn't hurt people's feelings. Well, you can if their feelings are wrong. You know, if you don't like the facts, don't change the facts, change the feelings. So you don't have to pave the jungle. You can just grow a pair and have a laugh.
I love those truth-telling 30-second clips. Never enough. It's never enough for me. All right, let's get to Mars again. I keep finding things that I didn't. UFO crashed in Portland. Yeah, right. Huh. Faking UFOs? What is this? Oh! This is the clip I couldn't find yesterday. This was the reason why I did yesterday's show. Listen to him. He talks like he knows. You know? That's what scares me about this guy. Is that Weinstein, I believe? Isn't this Weinstein? But he, along with Russ Kuckold, talk as if the things they're saying are factual, when in fact they are not. It's crazy, the things they get away with saying, and nobody's calling them out but me. Just me. I don't understand. Is there something wrong with me?
I get occasionally called by somebody from inside. What I think they're doing, first of all, one, we may be faking a UFO situation for reasons that I don't understand.
If we are faking a UFO situation, do you think that there's technology that's available to people in the United States that is beyond our current understanding of what's possible?
90% no.
90% no.
Because it's very hard. It's very hard to imagine physicists continuing to work
That's not Eric
on
Weinstein,
for their entire careers. The number of people who are going to be retiring shortly, having never actually done physics.
Right.
As a
What
physicist.
would Eric know?
We're talking about wasted lives. People are going to be very weird when they realize that they blew their entire career. I get occasionally called by somebody from inside. What I think they're doing.
I saw that, Helen. Thank you. Yeah, what would Weinstein know? It's his brother. Yeah, that's what I thought too. That's what I'm serious. It looks like him, but it doesn't. I don't like that. Playing with my mind. All right, tonight's show, it's Friday. I'm just going to play something that it won't get you pumped up. I can't believe what time it is. We are going to go a little late. I already worked out today. I don't have to worry about leaving. So I'm just going to, I'm just going to do the show and just let it run its natural course. If it ends late, it ends late. All right? Because I just want to chill. Not get so intense tonight. I'm just in a, let's just talk about a lot of different things. Mood. Check this out. I thought this was interesting because it's part of our culture, our pop culture, and it's funny.
Bob said, okay, we got a problem here. You're going to have to teach this kid how to talk the way you want to talk. And I thought, why don't I just talk the way he talks, right? And he had this hard G at the end of his, if he said it wasn't thinking, it was thinking. It wasn't making, it was making. And it says, what does your father do? My daddy makes grease. That's what he said. And he said, I don't understand. Is grease something you make? Yes. He says, what do you do with grease? Well, grease goes into all different sorts of products. I said, well, like what products? Oh, grease goes into lipsticks. And I was like, well, this is it. This is it.
I love that. I don't know why that's funny to me, but it is. Lipsticks. Such a good character. It's amazing. He just emulated some kid's voice. Capiche? What? Oh, here. And then just to get you guys on track with what's going on with the Jesus lovers. I want 100% evidence that Jesus rose from the dead. Don't you? Well, check this out. It's not about ufology at all, is it?
I want 100% evidence that Jesus raised from the dead, because if you cannot give me that, then that makes the Bible incredible.
Okay, that will base your life on 100% proof?
Yes, look at this. I'm skeptical of everything.
That means you take a chemistry kit to the pharmacy, and when the pharmacist hands you that bottle of medicine, you chemically analyze it to make sure there's no poison in there, right?
That's why I
Because
don't
unless you
take
have 100% proof, you would never dare take that pill and put it in your mouth. Because maybe the pharmacist put poison in there.
Yes, I don't base it on 100%.
Well, thank you. So don't tell me you base your life on 100% proof. You don't. None of us do. It's not possible.
It's a choice to accept reality.
Capiche? She's like, I want 100% proof that Jesus rose from the grave or whatever. It's time to get to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. After I play this one video. This is a good one. Nah, you'll like this. Everybody loves this. Because everybody's done it. And adults get really good. I knew you'd like that. See, I know what you guys like. Ping pong ping. You know that joke? How do Chinese people name their kids? They drop silverware down the stairs. Ting tang chong ching. Hey, it's true. I'm gonna get you started with a little bit of it. The secret land, Antarctica. We're gonna start with Antarctica. Old footage. This is real footage from Operation High Jump. Yeah. You guys wanted to see real UFOs? I don't know if we'll have it in this, but this is the Richard Byrd story in living color. This is when they went to Antarctica.
Big black mountains, the ships, are America.
This is when they had a war with the aliens.
For dynamite crews, Navy's trained hours the work that in old days there. The high mounds of mashed potatoes, flaky pie. Philippine Sea, base ready, weather suitable.
All right, maybe this isn't going to be that great.
1.5 million square miles are to be explored and mapped, and the oncoming winter soon will end flying weather. It may be locked within the Bay of Whales.
It's
Here
a disc.
is the treacherous foe. If caught, the ships will be wedged against the barrier, crushed. Here will be the graveyard of the fleet. Of people, without life, without vegetation. Nature's most formidable challenge, sea, as well as on it. Out over the shelf ice, Byrd leads his 4 planes in the long climb over pressure ridge areas, heading for the polar plateau, 10,000 feet up. Below are no landing fields.
Wow.
Only deep crevasses.
Look at that.
Pressure ridges 100 feet high.
I've never seen this.
Instant destruction for a plane forced down.
Pretty cool.
Byrd pioneered the first South Pole flight in 1929. He applies again the practice of constant vigilance. Captain Caldwell, observer.
Sorry.
Lieutenant J.G. Frenchy LeBlanc, once tapped, could supply the world's coal needs for centuries. Losing altitude. Needle drops downward from 1,700 feet. Hold your fingers crossed for the pilot.
Anxious days, fog shrouds the air, breaks apart. They've reached a decision. It's a circle. They'll try the 10-mile trek to board the PBM at the water's edge. Howell's crew have the relief gear ready now for the men below.
The Admiral supervises Operation Secure. All essential records and scientific instruments are to be taken home.
I'm really confused. That really was Richard Byrd. But it says Operation High Jump Reel. I'm not sure that's accurate, but it might be. I thought they were going to show us secret land, like lush vegetation and green and running rivers. So anyway, we saw what Antarctica looked like in 1932. Right? All right. Alien. This came from B.A. Crisp on Twitter. He tweeted, "This photo is allegedly from a Ring camera at a lake house in Lake Huron. Anyone know how to debunk this?" Well, whoops. Let me show you. This is supposed to be real, guys. I don't think it is. It's from a doorbell cam. I like this. You know what I mean? Of course you do. That's what it looked like right there. It looks real. The one thing that bothers me is it's a perfect side view. Perfect. Which means they didn't want to get in trouble on the internet by showing their junk or their trunk. I mean, it looks like he's trying to hold a poop in, if you ask me. Maybe he just needed to use the bathroom. Lady, can I take a dump? You have to go number 2. Duty. I need to go duty. That's the picture that's breaking the internet right now as we speak. So stupid. All right. Here we go. So this was sent to me today. Jesus, I can't remember who sent it. It's in my emails. Let me take a look. I don't want to be disrespectful. Who sent this to me? Roy. Roy sent this to me. That's right. That's his name. I don't want to say his last name, but he goes by Roy. And he sent this to me. So I'm going to play this. This is about the Martian skull. I got this screenshot right behind me as the thumbnail from the video. So here we go. In 5, 4. No, it's a regular. There's like one fly. I thought I got them all. I haven't seen any for 2 days. Mother. This one's brave. He comes right up to the nose. He's going to get in that nose. This is from Alien Art TV. We haven't seen anything from here in a while. Whoops. On April 26th, 2023, the rover Perseverance captured what some say looks like a skull of a humanoid. It kind of looks like it could be a human being or what maybe is like a human being. We see many videos and pictures coming from Perseverance that some say could be pareidolia. This one, on the other hand, well, I guess you'll have to be the judge. Let's take a look. See, I didn't even write that. That was just a cold, out of my mouth. I mean, I should be in this business, right? You should, Rich. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Announcer Voice. Anytime, buddy, anytime. I come with you, right? Yeah. Huh? Yes! Look at this face. That's amazing. It really does look like there's a mouth, there's a nose. Now, there's the problem. The problem is there's hair. It looks like it's got hair, pupils in the eyes. How can it be this perfect? I mean, this even looks like a reptilian eye. I kid you not. You want to hear something funny about this? I just looked at the one over here, and for a second, I didn't see the face. I saw a rock that looked like it was broken. Now all I see is a broken rock. I do see the eyes, but I say this is pareidolia. You can make a case for pareidolia here too. Look, nose, eye. Here's another eye. Then there's the mouth, or maybe this is like a dog nose, like a little poodle nose. Is that your nose? I got your button nose, you know? Nah, I say pareidolia for sure now. I'm sorry, I just didn't see it on a big screen. It does look good. See, I don't like that picture. I like this one better. This one here is better, but this one shows more detail and it ruins it. It's like it has a headband on, some sort of strap to keep its head on. Maybe it was like a wrap. Nah, if it was, it would have been blown away in a billion years of dust and dirt. All right, what is this? Pottery? You know what? This looks like trees. Look at this. It looks like petrified trees. There's lines, and I know it's sediment, probably, right? Yeah, that's right. It still looks like a log. It does. Well, this ain't going anywhere fast, is it? All right, let's just 30 seconds left. Oh, yeah, the wall of spikes. That is weird, isn't it? Nah. They love to make that a sphinx. What the? What? Oh, yeah, this one's got the elongated skull. Here's the eyes. This is a statue, I think. It's a statue. It's got a big head. Headdress, maybe? Yeah. Good pareidolia. Yeah, maybe, Helen. Yeah, you're probably right there, too. 100%. See, Mars has been without water for minimum 1 billion years. They say 3 billion, but I don't know if they're 100% accurate on that. because if it was 3 billion years, I doubt there would be any structures above the ground that would be able to be seen. That's a long time. 3 billion years. And we're still seeing sediment, the separation in the rocks, like Sedona. It's gorgeous. Here, you want to know something about NASA? The other day we were talking about, or I played a video and they were showing the glitches that happen and people are questioning whether we went to the moon. And then that was the same video where they said that the woman saw the guy airbrush out the UFOs and the structures on the moon. Well, why wouldn't they do it here on Mars? Of course they're doing it. Of course. Sad. Imagine where we'd be now if Roswell was the starting point to let the world know. If they never retracted that statement, I doubt things would have changed in life. I think we would have been on the same path because we wouldn't have been able to do anything with that UFO at the time. Jesus, we were barely watching TV at that time, right? Yeah, air conditioners, I don't even think were invented yet. I'm sure. I don't know, but it was a long time ago, 80 years ago almost. Whoa. I just heard, it sounded like somebody was on with me. Like I heard somebody's mouth go. It happens all the time to me. I'm telling you, I'm going nuts. All right. So with that, you're gonna freak out if you have not seen the third phase of moon video from last night. No. I'm gonna get back to Mars stuff. We're just doing this. This is good. And it's been a minute since Third Phase put up a UFO video like this. We're going back. In 3, 2, go. Nobody makes videos like this for
Who's
UFOs.
ready to rock the UFO videos tonight? Third Phase Moon is. Buckle up. Rolling.
What? Come on. Come on. There's only one thing that could be a balloon or a drone or a UFO. I don't know. Anytime these type of objects pop up, I automatically get defensive or aggressive towards them. It's just innocent people seeing things in the sky, recording it, and then they say, well, Third Phase of Moon will tell us what it is. Now we got to tell Third Phase of Moon what it is because it's one of those too good to be true videos. Look, those of you who know balloons well know that they wobble when there's a breeze, right? They do. They all do. They tilt, they move. It depends on the balloon, how many balloons. Yes, all that stuff. Even a balloon like this or an object like this, I think would be all over the place. But let's take a look now. It's like a rock. I mean, I don't think it's fake. That's for sure. Third Phase wouldn't post CGI, I know that.
Broad daylight sighting. A metallic disc-shaped object in the sky. We're going to get a close look at it.
Man, it looks fake to me, man.
We're not seeing any manipulation. This is
video. It's so cool. It's too good to be true.
Military videos for the backup of UFOs, ET, if they exist. Well, right now, we're sharing it with you.
Exactly.
Crystal clear footage of something in the sky that can't be explained.
I like this. I like Bob Gigolo's comment. Goof on. Third phase is for babies. Expose real stuff and your show will get more views. I'm playing Third Phase of Moon for 5 minutes in a 2-hour show. We do debunk other stuff. You know that. Debunking? What do you want me to debunk? That's the question. What should I be debunking? That's the question, Bob. Because I'm with you. I'd rather, but there's nothing else. And I like these videos because this is what's really in the sky. People see it. They don't know. But Lindberger sent me a UFO pic. I'll check it out in a minute. What should I be debunking then? Bob, no, I'm not defensive at all. Actually, I like your comment. Because I know what you're thinking. Like, Third Phase of Moon, come on, everybody knows they're bullshit. That's exactly what you're saying, but they're not. These are the things that, if somebody sent me the video there and I posted it, does that make me a hoaxer now? You know, where's the logic in that? They're just posting stuff that people send them. The most obvious answer for this is balloon. Wouldn't you agree? Or a drone, like a balloon drone type of vehicle. Because it's really stable. I just don't know what else I can debunk. That's all. Send me something. If anybody finds anything that you would like to see what I think, even though you may know the answer, see what I think and put me to the test, send it to me. I will not shy away, but I promise you I'm not always right because I haven't seen everything. I've seen a lot, but not everything. Nobody can see everything. Only the predator can see everything. So here, if you have any UFO evidence or you want to shoot me a hello, goofonradio@gmail.com. No dots. If you send me dots, you will get a 3-word reply. Thanks, but no. No, I don't know, man. All right, let's continue the video. Thank you for the comment, though, Bob Gigolo.
Guys, I want to get your thoughts in this live premiere right now as we look at the evidence coming in from around the world. And right now, we don't have an explanation for you right now as to what this could be. Again, even closer analysis of...
Oh, okay. But I got 2 hours. I do 15 hours a week. For me to play anybody's channel and other stuff that I have permission to play, I don't think it's a bad thing. I know maybe you don't like it, but I do. And I know other people like it.
Of the video.
Well, who else out there? Seriously, these are the UFO videos that people are sending. Third Phase of Moon, probably Secure Team, probably Hidden Underbelly. I get them, but not as much because I'm not as big. This is what the public is capturing. So I don't understand that thought process. I think it's because you're not a fan. Maybe you, not you, but in general, people just aren't fans of Third Phase of Moon for that reason. Because they think they're hoaxers. I mean, really. They've gotten over 10,000 videos, and there's maybe 5 that are suspect, 1 that was deemed a debunk and it wasn't, and then they were wrong. And it's just, out of 10,000 videos over 14 years, 1 video or 2 maybe accidentally, whatever, try to get away with some, whatever. But that's not were different when YouTube was new, you know. And the YouTube world and the YouTube community the UFO community on YouTube, it took a while for the community to build and the people to find a home. I mean, it just took a minute. And during that time, Third Phase of Moon was posting what they believed were entertaining videos of possible real UFOs. When I say entertaining, at that time, they were probably getting addicted to the popularity and the growth that was happening from posting just about anything. Even some CGI maybe somebody made for them, you know, or sent to them. But then something clicked about 6 years ago, and they started to really take the subject to another level. And that's what a lot of people don't trust, because they don't think that could happen. How could Third Phase go turn it up a notch and be serious? Are you serious? Yeah. Like, their story is so blown out of proportion. It's why I defend them. Anyway, I don't think they're bad people. I think they never, ever wanted to hurt anybody, which is why they made the extra effort 6 years ago to do the best they can do with the evidence that's given to them. So they took away all the CGI videos that were suspect. They removed a lot of videos that were garbage. I mean, people don't give them credit for taking away 11 million views off their channel. You know, a lot of people are addicted to those numbers. That's 11 million views, probably more than that they had to trash. It took me 3 years to get 1 million views. So I think you guys need to stop hating. Just, I don't know. That's because they're not doing anything wrong, and people are treating them like they're fat fuck Tony, who viciously lied to the community twice. Third Phase of Moon never did what that guy did. Not even close. It's not close. And yet people are fine with fat fuck Tony. It's because I talk like this and I got a face that really a mother could hate, but she doesn't. Now, it's a weird thing. People believe him because he lies so well. It's just natural for him. It's not for Third Phase of Moon. You just don't know. All right, I'm going to finish out the video because that's what I'm doing. And that's enough of that.
You can see it behind the pole, and we're not seeing any manipulation. We see some nodules on top of this disc-shaped, acorn-shaped UFO. Brent, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, there you go. We just zoomed in even closer. Blake, I don't see a gondola on this. This thing's definitely hovering. Now, again, the big question is, what is this? I do notice those nodules on top. They're like silver balls, maybe about I count 6 of them. And then you see the classic saucer-shaped feature right here. It's a classic. What we're looking at, again, it's unidentified. Some people might say this just could be a hot air balloon. That's a possibility. We don't know what this is, but in this region, South America, they do create exotic balloons that mimic all sorts of shapes. Could this be one of them, Blake?
You know, it's hard.
Not one debunker or hater heard what Brent just said. Not one. Did you hear what he said? Because they never, ever, ever showcase when they say stuff like this.
South America, they do create exotic balloons that mimic all sorts of shapes. It could.
Wow. Brent just said they make balloons that are exotic. Maybe it's one of those. But the haters will always say they'll never mention that. They'll just ignore it because they did the right thing. That's why I know that they're bad at their jobs, because they don't tell you everything. Scambian.
Could this be one of them, Blake?
You know, it's hard to tell, but to fly this, if this were some kind of balloon event, they should give some kind of warnings. We're looking into it, see if we could get this exact location, nail down the date to see if there's any kind of festivities, a festival during this day. But right now, I'm estimating this thing to be at least maybe 20 feet by 20 feet in its shape. It's pretty big. And again, we're not seeing any indicators of propulsion. Broad daylight sighting, it doesn't get much better than this, Brian. I'm digging this.
Yeah, these are the ones we're looking for, the real deal, not these kind of unexplained stuff that we're seeing out of the military. They really don't offer any detail. These things that we offer you, the UFO sightings, are prevalent and real. We just don't know what it is. Take a look at this next video that just came out of Sao Paulo.
That's gotta be a balloon. If that's a UFO, that would be all over. That'd be on Time magazine. That's gotta be a balloon. Nah, I'm not buying that's a real UFO.
Once
It's
again,
too good to
more
be true.
footage in broad daylight. People
And
are
it's about,
looking
look
up
how
in the
big it is. It's what, 12 feet between each story? That's about 10 feet? It's about 10 feet.
sky, and they're not hiding anymore.
9, 8, 9,
Sao
10
Paulo
feet.
is a hot spot for UFOs, and right now we've got one, and I'm having a hard time once again to tell you what this is, except it's a UFO. It's unidentified. We don't know where it's from. We don't know if it's under human control or something otherworldly, or maybe one of ours. But some people might even speculate this is some kind of kite in the sky, but I'm not seeing any wavering of like what you would assume a kite would be.
It moved.
Keep it lifted. This thing is quite interesting. We see the shimmering lights upon its appendages upon the bottom, but again, I'm having a hard time to make out what kind of craft this could be. It's definitely unconventional. Brent, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, it's weird. I'm seeing in the comments, people are saying this looks like the Dark Knight, the Black Knight, excuse me. Its black sheen is very curious. It almost looks organic. It's very strange. This thing's large too. It's almost 2 stories when he compared it to the size of that building.
A Coleman tent.
Rather interesting. This is a broad daylight, in your face UFO. If anybody was in the Sao Paulo area and has captured this, send it right here to Third Phase. Just
exactly. Thank
what
you.
This is. It's hard telling. This could be man-made. It could be a balloon. But then again, this is odd, and it's unidentified. We just don't.
That's close, but I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll I'll put the link to that video in the description so you can watch the rest of it. There's, I think, 3 more sightings, and then we'll get to the rest of those tomorrow. But that was fun. It's the things that people record in that part of the world are just ridiculous. Ridiculous. And they know they're doing it so it gets on the internet and hopefully it'll go viral. Right? It's gotta be that. They know what they're doing. Unless it's real. Somebody said they saw me having a good time at the lake. But I kept trying to tell them it wasn't me. Look, somebody said it was me.
Let's go, Cletus! There we go, we got air! You! And then the wing break.
Your guess is as good as mine. All right, let's get back to work. I have a video here for Mars. Told you I'd get back to it. This is from Chris at Mars Anomalies and Beyond. He is one of the bigger channels regarding Mars anomalies, structures and whatnot. And with his permission, we're allowed to play some of his videos here. And I want to take a look at what's going on. We have not checked out Chris, and I would have to say probably a year. And we didn't check, what's on my thumb? Oh, that's from the pipe. And also the same thing with Jean Ward, the other Mars guy. But let's take a look at Chris since it's been so long. Over here, he says smoking gun anomalies prove there was intelligent life on Mars. They do, Chris and John Ward do two totally different styles, which is why I like them both. Now, this isn't really something that I spent a lot of time doing, but this is real tedious and very confusing, very challenging work. And you may think, oh, all they're doing is just looking here and there. And then, they're documenting where they went so they don't go back. And they're doing tons of research out there. It's very tedious. It's very time consuming. So if it's pareidolia, it's pareidolia. If he dies, he dies. Let's take a look and see what he's got.
Back out. Notice how it goes all the way across. Goes all the way across to this point here, folks. Now, let's have a bigger look at it. Let me show you something I noticed, and this was pretty cool. Just a little tidbit for you. This little rock right here, you can see right here. Let's zoom in. Folks, we're going to put this right in the middle of the screen. This is awesome. Look at the anomaly sitting right here. Okay? Now, keep in mind, they're going to fool you with the color, so you can't make out any of the colors, and a lot of it, you can't see a whole lot of depth. Okay? You zoom in a little further. Folks, check out this line going straight across, and then it has a bend upward. And if I'm not mistaken, this runs right through this other piece of metal, and I believe it is metal, out to this part. See how this right here, this little white piece goes from here to over here. Notice the other almost white objects sitting right there. See the pieces going off into each other? Look at this right here. 1, 2, 3. It looks like 3 circles right here. I'm going to go around it with the cursor. Put it right smack dab in the middle of the page. 1, 2, 3. Something is going up into this object, and look on the right, it drops down and then goes down. You can't see the end of that. See it? So there's one piece up, and there's one kind of going through the other pieces here. But there's 1, 2, 3. Folks, there's a design to this thing right here. Look carefully, and look at all the other stuff. It's almost like this right here is a box. See it? And there's like almost rounded pieces and what look like framework or something right there. What that is, I have no clue. Other stuff here to the right. Folks, I mean, it's all over this gigapan. It's all over it. I don't believe for a moment that this thing is a mountain at all. At all. I believe this is absolutely some kind of structure. Again, I'm going to show you the platform. Look at the edge going all along the length of this thing. I think this is an actual structure. I think every one of these are a structure. And they're just making them look like they're actual mountains. And they're not. All right, so let's just jump right into Photoshop. I want to show you this. Just going to go over this real quick. We've already looked at this area. We found plenty of things. And like I said, a lot of you folks have seen things. And here you go, Chris, you didn't even see these. And you know what? Kudos to you folks for finding extra stuff. Because there is an abundance of it.
Let's go back and look at this. He says that this thing down here, goes through, comes out here, see it? Keeps going, and then pops out there. You may be right. But it doesn't mean it's pipes or something. I mean, it's the same color as everything else. Sandalwood, whatever the frig it is. Says that's metal. How do you know that's metal? It's very difficult, isn't it? See what I mean? I guess if it was a structure.
And then goes down, you can't see the end of that. See it? So there's one piece up, and there's one kind of going through the other pieces here. But there's 1, 2, 3. Folks, I'm getting the impression that whatever this structure was or whatever, something washed this down, this platform. And by the way, is this platform really a platform? We're going to get into that too. But again, I'm seeing what looks like stuff's been washed down off of this. So something's collapsed and just kind of like broke into pieces and ran down this hill, or turned into a hill, because if, let's call this flat, and all of a sudden the debris just come off the structure, well, it's going to make a pile.
That's for the beginning of the show. We'll do it another day. All right, watch this. Just a little motivational stuff. But this is kind of cool. Check this out. I like watching these videos. I could do this all day and night.
Person doesn't like you. They team up with another person that doesn't like you. And before you know it, there's a whole slew of people that hate you. But here's the thing. Those people, they don't even like each other. They're only gathered because of you.
Alien addict. Listen to that again.
See how powerful you are? When a person doesn't like you, they team up with another person that doesn't like you.
Right. That's what Alien Addict did. Right? He's teaming up with the other people that don't like me. But they do. I know they do.
And before you know it, there's a whole slew of people that hate you. But here's the thing. Those people, they don't even like each other.
I said that. I said eventually they're going to fight with each other, and because that's what they do. They don't trust anyone, so they're not going to trust each other. Right? It's so stupid.
They're only gathered because of you.
Talk about amazing. How accurate is this this statement, whatever the hell it is?
See how powerful you are?
I do now. Thank you, strange man with the powerful, strong message. That is going to be saved. That's going right next to Matt Walsh. Yeah. Oh, you know what? It is that time already. Look at this. Here you go for you. Come on, everybody. Crop circle song. What are they? Come on. Why are they? What do they mean? What are they?
What are they?
What are they here?
Why are they?
Why are they here? What do they mean? What do they mean? What are they, everybody?
Are they harbingers of world
Change.
These secrets in the field.
What are they? Are they harbingers of world change? I know. It's enough already. You're welcome, by the way. You're welcome. Change. Okay, here. Check this out. Okay. Here we go. Time-based anomalies at Skinwalker Ranch. George Knapp talking about it here. Let's listen to this. I forgot all about this. Go.
When we looked at it, if you had the bottom edge of a plate turned up sideways. You take a dinner plate, turn up sideways. The drill bit tracked out a path, kind of like the body. It was hitting the bottom of that and being pushed around it. And these pieces of metal came out, lots of it. We had many gallon Ziploc bags filled with this stuff, and we took it to the University of Utah to have them do mass spectrometry, X-ray, elemental analysis, scanning electron microscopy, all the different things we could test it. And the materials came back. They were not anything natural. The scientists there at University of Utah said that it was absolutely a manufactured material. And the odd thing is that it was some weird elements. On one side, it was almost pure tellurium. In the middle was a 50-50 almost mix of iron and aluminum, which is something we don't mix.
What is going on?
The other side was almost pure europium.
I don't want that. Did you know the Falcon Heavy rocket was supposed to take off today at around 8:27 p.m.? Cousin's brother sent me the link, and I didn't know it came in. And it didn't launch. They scrubbed it, so we didn't miss anything. Thank God. Thank God. You're welcome. That makes me angry. Yeah, I don't know why I don't use that email during the show. I have 2 emails. I use a different one for the show. That's where I put everything I want. I send it, share it to that address. All right. Here, let's go. UFO crashed in Poland. And I've spoken to some people from the actual city, and instantly there was a lot of military presence everywhere, they said, and the area remains sealed off to everyone today. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy what's going on in Poland, of all places, right? So it's true. The initial response was that it was a military object. I mean, that was about it. There was no details. And multiple sources claimed that it was a rocket from another country. Then they changed it to lost Polish equipment. I love it. Love it. It's the best. It is. A lot of stuff. Oh, wait. A lot of stuff that you and I see isn't really what it is, what they're telling us. Here's a UFO. Check this out. I was supposed to show this a few days ago and I didn't. I think it's pictures only. But 2 white glowing orbs flying in synchronization. It says, oh, there is video. Oh, come on. I hate these. Aren't these the skydiver dudes? I think I see it. It's people. That's all it is. Right? No? The show is still half high. It's still half live. It's live. It's a falafel. Falafelized. Hold on. Let me get rid of some things here I got open. All right. Did I? I missed a super? No, I didn't. Here, hold on. Let me see. All things good. Oh, yeah, I did miss some. Oh, my God. 3? When did those come in? Luis Roldan Jr.? Sorry. And I think Lynn had one? Lynn Berger? Let me see. Why? Where are they? Oh, look, here it is. That was at 8:47. All things good, throwing down third phase rocks. That's a 2-pound, 2 quid super chat. Mucho gusto, all thing good so. Thank you. Appreciate the support, continuing support of Goof On. Oh, Bob Gigolo. Yeah, I'll have to look at that. Thank you for sending that stuff. I'll take a look. I just saw it now. It's hard for me to read the chat room. I'm looking for the other super chats that came in, and I don't see them anywhere. It's like, how's that possible? No, I'm finding them. I don't care. Hey, it's overtime now. I didn't realize that was 2 hours almost already. 1 hour, 55 minutes? Where are these super chats that I missed? Here's the other one. Luis Roldan Jr., U.S. Navy General, are weaker as hell, bro. U.S. Navy General are weaker as hell, bro. Hey, thank you for the $2 super chat, Luis Roldan Jr. Sorry, it's an hour and 6 minutes later. Jesus, I'm sorry. And here's the other one you put for $5. Like I said, bro, U.S. Navy General told me, we are not ready for UFO and extraterrestrial being. But we should be ready for robots in the future, bro. Well, yeah, robots are real. Aliens, not yet, are real. We don't know. We keep saying they're real, but we don't know, do we? We don't know. And that's that. Thanks, Luis Roldan Jr. for the $5. Chris Rogers, I saved yours. That's why I remembered now. Did you hear Michael got bit by a spider in the jungle and cured it with dried tree bark? No, I did not hear about that. That's amazing. No, I haven't talked to him in 2 days. Man, that's crazy. I knew something was going to happen to him. I told him. I was afraid they were going to get attacked by pirates, jungle pirates. I was really afraid of that. Still am. He's coming home tomorrow, I believe. All right, we're going to get out of here now. Thank you, Chris Rogers, for the continuing support as well, for the $5. Thank you very much, sir. All right, and let me get this chat room back to normal here for myself. Chris. Yeah, I think that is the same general that told Trump to leave all the arms in Afghanistan. Right. Yeah. That's funny, actually. All right, thank you, guys. Tremendous night. It went by so fast. I'm sorry the Mars thing wasn't more exciting. But we'll be back tomorrow. Sunday, I'm not so sure. But tomorrow for sure. Wait. Maybe. I should be here. 5 o'clock. Thank you, moderators and super chatters. Again, keeping the show together with your wit, your quickness. I can't tell you how much I thank you for that. Thank you for being here. And thank you, newcomers and the veterans. And coming together for the greater good of ufology. That's why we're here. And the other thing is truthology. Truthology for ufology. Yeah. That's about it. That wraps it up. Hope you guys have a great beginning day, weekend night, Friday night. Just have some fun, be safe, and we'll see you mañana at 5 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube at GoofOn. Giddy up.
just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. God have mercy on your soul.
Warning. Control life. Warning. Warning. Failure. Control life. Warning.
Unidentified flying object.